This isn't a scam case from Gemtech. Okay, so start of lockdown, I'm browsing Twitter, as we browse Twitter, and I fall foul of an impulse purchase where I see the advert from what is known as Gemtech, not a company that does rifle bits, but Gemtech, a company that does, well, phone bits and pieces. Various different peripherals and accessories that you would expect to find on any phone peripheral manufacturer's website. So I thought, ooh, this little phone case that they were advertising looks very nice. I'll go for that. It's $30 delivered. Fair enough, that'll perk up my phone because I'm using, well, this Spigeon see-through case, which I do quite like, and I have been using it for quite some time, but I just felt like shaking it up a bit and getting something a little bit different and a good old-fashioned case. I would put in a copy of the video here, however the video has been removed from Twitter along with most other paraphernalia that goes along with it, and the imagery that you see is all I've managed to get. So, 3 to 4 months pass, and I see the advert coming up a number of times on Twitter, and I have a look at it to see if anyone has got theirs, because it's been so long, and there's a huge feed of people saying that it's a scam, and I think, ugh, I'm quite annoyed about this. I'm going to go and cancel my credit card payment for the company. No sooner do I make contact with the company to say I'm going to do this, does a package pop through my door all the way from China that has obviously been delayed due to possible COVID-related issues. And I open it up, not expecting to find inside it the case that I ordered. And here it is. It came in just a clear bag because I wasn't too sure whenever I opened it. I'd actually forgotten that it was going to be arriving by the time I opened it. And so this one arrived, and I thought, okay, so they did actually make good on it. I didn't get scammed. I will have to go back to Twitter and inform some of the people that mine actually arrived. And here it is, a $30 case that promises a great many things. And I haven't actually put it on my phone yet. Whilst I did take it out of the plastic wrap, I actually promise I have not taken it out of, or I have not placed it on my phone. It has sat here for a couple of days until I've got the time to actually film a little video about it, because I'm shocked that it arrived. And I'm shocked that this $30 phone case is similar to maybe a $5 phone case possibly. So let's take a look at it and see what's going on. I'll put it on my phone in a minute, but first of all we'll take a look around, because I'd love to be able to show you the video of all the beautifully rendered sequences of how gorgeous this phone case would be to enhance your usage of your, in my case, Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So we have a display here. I'll take this off. A sort of clearish display that allows you to see your notifications through it, and it is hard plastic, but it's some kind of, I don't know if we can see through that in any way. You can just about see the car ever so slightly, the silver hint of it. So it is it has a transparency, or opaque, or yes, it's transparent. Also, it has some oil left on by this screen protector, so it looks a bit icky. We obviously have buttons here to be able to interact with the side of the phone, which are in the appropriate place. There's a little cutout up here for the earpiece, and then down at the bottom we have a hole for the connections and the speaker grill and all that kind of stuff. Inside we have a rather cheap plastic holder for the phone itself, and then you'll notice this. There's a very light magnet there to hold this in place until you want to open it up and set it like this. Obviously the phone will keep it in place, or maybe it's like that actually. Yes, there's a small lip here, so when you're sitting on the train you can do that and have something of a viewing prop, a viewing stand. Okay, so that seems fairly simple. Don't exactly know what that is, but there's another bit of square plastic down here that maybe that was a second magnet that they decided not to go with. Don't know, but there's a cutout for the camera, and as you can see, this one is slightly narrower than this one. You close it over and you can feel the case itself. Around this side we have one little cutout for the power button, and that's about it. So it's about time I put my phone in here so you can see what it's like. Obviously at the top there's a hole there for a microphone, and this will be the first I've put it in here. We power on the phone and you can see a little bit of information through it, so at a glance I do have to give it a wipe. Not that that really made much of a difference. It looks like there's leaves or something on it. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's there. So you can just about hit the button and see the display through the glass. Quite typical of some phones. That's quite normal. And then on the side here we have the volume buttons to be able to access the volume. There's no cutout for the camera on the front, so it should be interesting to see whether or not we can actually take a picture through it. We whop it round this way, we can see the microphone and camera doing that. We can't see anything because it's going both ways. If I do video and then start recording a video, then we're tap clicking down and we close that over and we are recording, and then we'll stop recording and watch that back and see what happened. We have a nice blurry filter. Excellent, excellent. So round the back, somewhat rubbery, not bad. And then this is the big feature, is being able to hold it into a sort of viewing angle to watch a movie on the train. There is only one setting, and it's a bit flimsy on it, but I guess it's like a quick release catch. But yeah, this doesn't sit flush. I would have liked it had there been some kind of way that it would not jiggle around quite so much. It exposes the screen down here and up there, so if you were to throw it in your pocket, it's likely that it could get scratched quite nastily up there, which is a bit of a shame. And then that doesn't magnetically clip into place, it just sits there on top of the screen, which is another point, because this is hard, that is glass, and if anything was to get between the two, and for this to be quite so loose, it could end up scratching your screen. If there was just ever something quite small was to get stuck in between a wire or I'll say even a piece of hair. I think hair is probably one of the worst things. It's somewhat indestructible, and I think that's where most of your scratches come from. You're going to get a lot of dust collecting in there, but obviously that comes round. Doesn't really help too much, but actually increases the size of the phone considerably. I'd say it's almost double the size of what it was, because you have this it's not terribly thick, but this bit of plastic is quite thick, so doubling them up, or having both of them and then this around the front, actually doubles the size of the phone itself. You can almost see the back of the phone in there where the button is, because the S10 Plus was a damn thin phone. So yeah, whilst it arrived, and those people who were shouting in the Twitter feed, you will hopefully get yours if you haven't already. this isn't a great case. I certainly wouldn't have paid $30 for it, buying it in a store anywhere. Whenever you boil it down to it, it's not a good case, and I'm going to take it out of this case and stop using it on my phone immediately. Which, yeah. Well, I just thought I'd let you know that Gemtech do actually deliver on their promise, and perhaps it was just the pandemic that caused the issues with the delay. Not a great case. I do feel sorry for everyone who has purchased it. Please feel sorry for me, because it's $30 I'm not going to get back again. And avoid in the future. There you go. Thanks, Gemtech. So, let me know if you have any questions. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Remember to tune in to the Tech Addicts podcast on a Sunday. Also, you can tune in to Inspect Your Gadget on a Wednesday morning at midnight on talkSPORT in the sports bar. And other than that, take care.